Well, hello there guys, Medieval Squirrel here with part 31 of my Kroq-Gar campaign, Mortal Empires, and before we dive straight on into the rest of the campaign, I'm going to take a couple of minutes just to cover a couple of things that are happening with the channel and with this campaign in particular. Now, as many of you will be aware, the Hunter and the Beast DLC for Warhammer 2 has been announced, and yet again it is another one that covers the Lizardmen. So that means a couple of new units, a couple of new effects, whole new legendary lord, so on and so forth. What it also does is, alongside the DLC, it's going to be upgrading several of the provinces. So there's going to be a whole new province up in the Empire somewhere, somewhere sort of here-ish, I think. That's going to be going for Balthazar Gelt, as well as introducing the Huntsmaster of the Empire and a couple of other things. Now, one of the main reasons I'm bringing this up is we've already recently had a DLC for the Lizardmen, and it's brought along Tic-Tac-Toe, it's brought in Tehenowin, and all of the units that come with them, so like Ripidactyls and the red-crested skinks. And we haven't had access to those other legendary lords, as well as a couple of the things that they've done to change the map to sort of accommodate them. So my question to all of you guys at home is, do you want me to continue this campaign as it is all the way through to whatever finish we decide we're going to have for it, or would you like me to quickly finish up all the loose ends on this campaign, and by that I mean wipe out the orcs and take pretty much all of this area, and then start a new campaign as a different faction so that we've got access to those changes, whether that be a Lizardman faction or the Empire or another faction altogether is entirely up to you. If you do choose that option, then any spare time that I've got going forward will be put into making sure you've got an extra upload of Kroq-Gar a week until we've hit that objective. If you want me to just continue, then the time that I would be putting towards Kroq-Gar and his extra episodes will in fact be going towards another Throne of Britannia's campaign, which would otherwise start after that's finished, if you kind of understand what I mean. So that is entirely down to you guys and what you want to see, because I'm quite happy to play it as it is. I'm also happy to go back and redo it as somebody else. Wouldn't be Kroq-Gar, we wouldn't be going back and restarting the Kroq-Gar campaign. We pick someone else, someone new, someone further away. The other thing is, we don't actually have a campaign goal for this, so if you do choose to continue this one, then the campaign goal would probably be just to go, where is objectives? There we go. Would just be go for either the short campaign victory or the long campaign victory. Anyway, that's up to you. This time will not be coming out of your scheduled viewing time, so you will still get a full episode, don't worry about that. But if you do have any comments, any ideas about what you guys want to see, then just chuck them in the comment section down below and I will crack on with that. Okay, anyway, where we were last time, we chased Azag, either Azag or it must be Azag, down here, and then we slaughtered him with Kroq-Gar's army and with Obalget, who's now having to get some new units in. We did lose a Blestegadon, kind of blinked and I missed it. Didn't realise until after the fight when we were hunting them down, but that's fine. Up in the north, Valea's Sorrow has got a giant dung heap in it, which is massively affecting public order and income. But we should be able to sort that out as soon as we get north enough to sort it. We have in fact got Wurzag coming south at the moment, and I'm hoping they don't team up and go north because I don't think we'd be able to do it. These two armies then are going to be heading this way to try and cut off Grimgor as he presumably makes his way south back towards Cradtomen and Death Gorge, where we definitely don't want him. Zunbatar is guarding over there, just keeping an eye out for us, and our main goal in this section is to just wipe out these two armies and put ourselves in a position where we can take on and destroy 8 peaks. Because it's becoming a bit of a joke now. We need to get in there and destroy them. I mean, they've got a half decent garrison now. They've got catapults. They've got a lot of nasty things, and we kind of need to just get in there and obliterate. Now, dwarves. They don't like us. So we're just going to carry on feeding them a smidge of money and making them like us a little bit more. We want to get that trade agreement back up. Tom and Torax can head up to about there-ish. Mustering, that's fine. Settlement upgrade, no. Damage building, no. We're just going to skip all of that and end the turn. Well, we can't do anything there, can we? Oh, you buggers! That's not very nice of you. What would you like? Defensive alliance, no, that would mug off the dwarves, and I can't really afford to do that. Okay, they failed to block our army, which is good, but we're in a bit of an issue. He's raiding somewhere, and I don't know where. So let's creep this way. And can't encamp, which isn't very good. So in that case then we're just going to move forward as much as we can. Ah, he's just there. Lovely jubbly. And ooh, let's just go for specialist, shall we? I mean, we're never going to actually take him out of the army, but that's not the point. Those two, let's encamp with you. And encamp with you. Hopefully they'll come at us in the north. Although that does sort out our issue down there. Right. So, where does that deal with? Let's pop that down. And we'll upgrade the walls. And then, let's go for Carrick-Zorn again. And we'll offer you a smidge of money. And our income is ridiculously low. Why was it high? It used to be higher, didn't it? It's not just me. Hero hasn't moved. Zumbatar. It's fine. Let's move you to about there so we can see Ekrund a bit better. And end the turn. Oh, Queek, what would you like? Non-aggression? No! Not a chance. Underway interception. I'm gonna go with no for that one. I don't think we could win it. Right. They've damaged the walls there, which isn't great. Kroq-Gar can get up there, Balget can get up there, so let's see. Don't want Wurzag getting any further that way. What about you? What can you do? Right. So, in the assumption that they're going for the fort, we need to get somebody in there. Ahaha! Right, let's move you to there then. You can then move to there. Let's start this off. Let's go running on in. Right, oh yes, I forgot to say I did move around some of the banners and stuff. Not all the lords had equipment, so I just sorted that out in between the videos. It's a bit boring to watch, to be honest, so I thought might save you from that. So we're going to throw the Banner of Swiftness onto our Bastillodon. We're going to give fire damage to our Lord, and then leadership to... probably just throw it on one of the Saurus warriors. And with healer in reinforcements, let's save in case of a crash. And dive straight on in. Hopefully the reinforcements turn up behind us instead of behind them, because otherwise it's going to be one force taking them on at a time, which is not very good. Key reinforcements are deploying behind us, which is good, means we can move back and well out of the way of their artillery, which can hit very far indeed. So we're just going to form up with this bunch as the bunch even further out in front. The skink skirmishers can be somewhere near the back because they're not going to be overly useful today. Bring the hunting pack and the Bastillodon over as well and put him somewhere in the middle. Let's just wait for all of our reinforcements to arrive. I don't think they're going to have any need to come at us. Right, that is our cavalry for today. We're going to get the Bastillodon and the Stegodons out front. More skink skirmishers. They're actually a useful group now. And let's form up with those, and they can be in with that group. And throw these guys out front as well with this group here. Both of our general. Oh no, one of them. Haha, you can definitely be on your own. And that one can be in with group 2 as the reserves. Right, let's line everyone up. And then when that's all done, we can just move straight on in. We've got Healer as the Commander-in-Chief for this one, just because he's sat there on a Stegodon and is likely to be extremely useful. Right, now we've got everyone move forward to, let's say about there-ish. Catapult is there, so as soon as it starts firing... Oh. Okay, maybe not as soon as it starts firing. Because we're still under attack. Well, let's just pop that down on there then. All the infantry can run forward. Probably useful. Probably shouldn't run forward with everyone else. Can cover with the Pteranodons. Going to be rather useful. Those Black Orcs are going to be rather nasty. All of you in and try and attack that giant. And I'll pull back because you've got those wolf chariots there. Fight on the chariots. Bring those forward. Right, now the monsters can all run forward as well. Skink can run back. Don't really want them bunched up too much, even though that's probably the only time they're going to be of any use whatsoever. Right, get the salamanders to run forward. Right, they can now come and try shooting at that. Get rid of that catapult, probably the only thing you're useful for. Right, charge forward with that lot and keep this section in the centre. These guys forward on this side. They're causing quite a ruckus. Let's drop those there. Wow, they're heavily armoured, what do you expect? Now pull back with those. Bring dinos into the centre. Chuck another Holy Stellar on the Doom Diver. All of those fire on there. Run away. Right, second group. Get in against the squig heads in the centre. You lot shoot in against that. Oh no, it's out. It's out and open. You can now come off skirmish mode and go straight in against that Doom Diver. Oh boy, biggins. Alright, dino time. In against Wurzag. Right, those goblin archers are going to get absolutely wrecked. Right, let's get out of there though, because they're sending some boys against us. You three come over here, form your own group and pull up on this flank. Right, let's stop that from rampaging, sorry. And who's that? Skirmishers. Right, we've got a lot of troops over this flank, not doing anything at all. Where are you? Right, you're more important. All of this lot coming over there. Where is the Bastillodon? Get them over there. Right, all of you lot get in on that lot. Pull the skirmishers off of that and just pull them round. Ooh, lots of rampaging troops now. However, Bastillodon, Ark of Sotek, go. Right, now go after those guys. Werzag is going down, not dead yet, and victory! Huzzah! Right, end the battle. Close victory, yeah, I'll go with that. It was rather close. I lost about 600 troops. That was a ridiculous amount to lose, but then again, those Black Orcs are ridiculously armoured piercing and ridiculously strong. So, I understand that without Kroq-Gar, things are going to be tight. Okay, rather close victory. Lost quite a few, but that's fine. We're gonna we'll take Exterminate for extra experience. Replenishment's too low to have been of any worth. Okay, got loads of bits for him. Werzag's force there, doing quite well. Right, let's get inside the fort. Oh, I don't reckon we can do it without reinforcements, but I don't really want to be leaving him running around. Go fighting presence. Okay, can't go too far over there. Let's bring him to there then, and jump in with Rakrin. Don't really want to lose any troops, so we're going to do this again ourselves. Save in case of a crash. Okie dokie, let's start the battle. Reinforcements coming in. Any unit that is too weak is just going to pull back over here. We're going to attempt to mainly use skirmishers against these Black Orcs. They don't seem to have too much cavalry left. Just what they've got over here. So, skirmishers. In that section. We'll get all of those then in there. Any half decent Saurus warrior group. They can be our infantry. Bring the skirmishers up behind. We'll get all of this lot as well, and everyone else can just be a group onto their own. And we'll see if we need them. Hopefully we won't. I don't think they've got any missile units left. Let's go and have a look. I think they've only got the wolf chariot. Well, they've got one lot. So try and get over the archers. And it's quite a lot of damage. Shut that down there. They're all shooting at each other. Right, that lot is down. Let's pull round and get behind them. Don't really want to be shooting at our own guys. Getting against the Black Orcs, please. Okay, they are shooting. Right, these guys pull back. Those guys pull back. This lot charge down and into there. And we'll get dinosaurs going in there as well. Pull them round, skirmishers round to this flank. Right, let's start shooting into those archers again. They seemed a lot more amenable to it. Let's bring these guys around over here. All of that lot. Undo that and go in there. You can on-rampage that. Damage resistance. Chuck that on. And where's my other guy? You can stop rampaging as well. Start shooting at Wurzag. Oh, I really didn't want to be using them at all, if I'm honest. Where are these guys? Close combat and close up there. Alright, massive area of subtle shots down there. Right, start shooting over there, please. Oh, I can't even do anything. Get on those Black Orcs. All of you lot, just get in over there. Orcoid Biggins. Oh, we're going to take a lot of damage over here. Right, get in on those Black Orcs. Go chasing after that. Right, get after that squig herd. You guys can all pull down here as well. Got 6 seconds and I can sort that stegodon out. Oh, the enemy lord is wounded. Bugger. Well, that means the army's still going to be running around somewhere. Let's sort that out a smidge. If they're going to be running around, we don't really want a lot of them running around. Alright, well, get over there then, go after that. Try and knock a few of them out a bit. I think I know what's done it. I think it's them. I think it's those pteranodons been hurting my units. Don't know if that'll do anything, but it's worth a go. Oof, lost a lot of troops again. Yeah, I think what it is a lot of friendly fire from fire leech bowlers. Right, end that. Ooh, right. That's another 143 losses. But Wurzag is gone. His army is pretty much destroyed. And hopefully it won't be able to take any of our towns, whether it's running around or not. Only downside is that Kroq-Gar is now able to move in on us, and we're a bit depleted and unable to hide behind walls, at least with Healer's army. So, little bit tough. Okie dokie, once again we're going to go for the experience. We want to get at least a smidge of replenishment. Berserker sword, standard discipline. Fantastic. We're going to go for proud warrior. We really need to sort out the shape of our Saurus warriors here. And let's get them together so that at the very least we can defend ourselves. Alright, all of this area is attrition. But we don't have that much choice. Unfortunately, Kroq-Gar can now run wherever he wants, but he can't get close enough to attack either of our armies. Okay. They're already building up another one over here. Let's not do that. Alright, let's do that so that we can have a little idea of what's coming. Dwarves again.
Spit out your words so I can be
Small gift. Okay, minus 10. Let's end the turn then, and then after this is where we're going to be wrapping up the part. Now, the Skaven have come out and they have taken Valea's Sorrow. The buggers. That is all thanks to the orcs. Now, our plan, as soon as we've taken out Grimgor and as soon as we've got the replenishment to do so, we're going to go and take Valea's Sorrow. We're then going to go after 8 peaks. And even if the orcs come after us, we're just going to have to deal with it so we can wipe out those ruddy rats. But it all depends upon getting Grimgor out of the way first. Shouldn't take us too long. I hope. Oh, that's nice of you. Thank you, Grimgor. Keeping yourself nice and close. Right, we failed to lose Lord Kroq, but they did take out Zumbatar over here, which is not very good. They are building up another force, which is not very good at all. Ratok, however, is now ready for duty again, so he's going to run straight up here and into Healer's army, which is good. And Healer's going to run this way, as is Rakrin. He's going to do that, and no point doing anything else. Now, Balget is going to move to there, and then we're going to follow up with Kroq-Gar, but we're going to do that in the next part, because we want to wipe out Grimgor as quickly as possible and head north and into Valea's Sorrow. If we can, of course, that is always what we're going to try and do, and take out the 8 peaks. And then that is this bit secure, because they'll have to keep coming here and we can just block them using armies defending there. And then we can start heading north as well and throw Kroq-Gar over here somewhere. But that is it for now, but don't forget what I said at the beginning about it being your choice about when we stop this campaign, whether or not you want it to end and start off afresh with either another legendary lord, or maybe going for the Empire and playing on the Vortex map, perhaps. But that choice is entirely up to you, so don't forget to put that down in the comment section. However, this is where we're going to finish up, so if you've enjoyed, don't forget to comment, like and subscribe. Check out the videos, should be appearing on your screen around about now, and tune in next time for some more Kroq-Gar action. Bye for now.